Okay, so if all of this is right, what do you do with your buddy Plantinga?
I only wish I knew him that well.
He says faith does not involve evidence, right?
More like it doesn't need any.
So it can use evidence.
I think Plantinga is okay with that. He actually talks about 24 arguments for the existence of God that he thinks are pretty good.
So his point is only that evidence for faith is not necessary.
Right. He describes how we can have knowledge without evidence.
Wait. I thought he was going to say that faith does not need knowledge. Isn't that the point of saying that faith does not need evidence?
Not even close.
Seriously?
Seriously. His point is that knowledge does not need evidence. We've already seen this before.
Really?
Yeah, we just talked about it.
Oh, wait. Maybe. That Hume thing. We know some things without evidence. We have to, or else we wouldn't be able to have evidence at all.
Right. Because evidence
has to come from somewhere. Okay, that's fine. But how does that get us to faith?
It helps to know Chisholm.
Who?
Roderick Chisholm, the epistemologist.
Oh, I think I know a YouTube channel that can help with that.
Chisholm is really good on the idea of an epistemic criterion. Like, what is the criterion for saying that a belief is knowledge?
Okay.
Long story short, he thinks the best strategy is to start with examples of things we know, and look at them to figure out what they have in common.
And that's how we know what knowledge is?
Yep. The rest of Plantinga is Thomas Reid.
Okay.
Plantinga looks at Reid's common sense beliefs as examples of knowledge, and uses Chisholm's strategy on them.
Okay.
And he looks at faith and concludes that it looks like people believe God exists. In pretty much the same way we believe that a world outside the mind exists, that other minds exist, that the past exists, and so on.
And since those common sense beliefs are knowledge,
so is my belief that God exists. Probably. Well, if it's true. There's a complication there we don't have time for.
Okay, that doesn't tell us how we actually know anything. What's the criterion if it's not evidence?
Right. That's just the general strategy. The criterion for knowledge is that it comes from properly functioning faculties that are aimed at true belief. They also have to be reliable and working in the right environment. Like not in the Matrix.
Okay, so we have faculties for knowing common sense beliefs, and
a faculty for knowing God.
Do we all have this faculty?
Yes, but it's not functioning properly in all of us. Because of sin.
Oh. Okay. Then.
Look, there's a lot more there. This takes him more than 1,000 pages, and there's a lot more than we have time for now.
Okay, fair enough. So the point of Plantinga is that we can know without evidence.
Precisely. He gives us a model for how we might know God exists without evidence.
And that doesn't mean there is no evidence.
No. It doesn't even mean there aren't any good arguments, or that arguments would not be useful.